Where are you going, Mr. SLS? Get a bit closer there.
First.
And it's in the car park.
Can I get in?
Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Matthew and welcome back to the channel. We're back at the Moulsdale Foundation again because there's a few new cars here. One of which in particular, apparently, is the unveiling of a certain uncovered Ferrari. However, apparently I've been told the Ferrari that was previously covered up was already uncovered before this day. Which is a bit odd, but even though I was told the uncovering was meant to be March, but nevertheless we're here. But yeah, I will be back at Crail though. Crail will be as of filming next week, this time next week, for the big one. Now I will need to be back at Crail more often. Because, well, I'm from Stirling, right? And Crail is quite a drive away from me. So, hence why I only go about maybe once or twice a year. However, now I'm going to need to go back more often because I'd seen recently, the doors in the home, I'd seen that someone had turned up in a 70s Challenger RT. And I even uncovered some old footage at Crail of somebody turning up in a jet-powered quad. Yeah, the Pyromaniac. And as well, somebody turned up in Fireforce 1, the jet-powered dragster. Yeah, so I'm going to need to go more often, but anyway, enough waffling. I'll probably explain more of that later in the edit. So with that, let's get inside and see what's changed. Yeah. The Donkover has been moved to here. Yeah, some cars have been moved about in here.
Yeah. Okay, it's been moved.
Yeah, we've got some of McRae's cars in here for the last open day when it was the McRae day. Even some slight front bumper damage. You can definitely tell. This is a genuine rally car, it's not like a replica. Like just the way it's like you can tell where the rally lights have been. You can see the holes for where the lights were. Slight bit of bumper damage, so this thing has done a bit of work.
Jackie. Hello, Jackie.
I like how that the GT40 is still here. I would love to drive one of these. About 4 miles to the gallon this thing. It just drinks fuel. And for those that don't know, this shares the same engine as the Ford, the Ford F100 Lightning, F150 Lightning rather. Beautiful engine that.
Suddenly that becomes a business purchase. One man use that one. I mean, but no, you're paid. Are you not conflicted by that sort of thing? Well, somebody built this. I guess lots of them are driven, and some of them can. Let's go take the trip. Can I just say?
It's a lovely Esco RS, man. Oh, it looks like they've got another new McLaren. Another MP412C. Incredible. A beautiful 356.
I'm like, no. He's discovered that you can only go VR6.
I was just told as well that those two Porsches down there, they look pretty similar, but one's left-hand drive, one's right-hand drive. This one here, left-hand drive and has a proper badge. That one there, right-hand drive and has a painted badge. So it makes you think, is that one there from a racing class, or I don't know. Like, maybe let me know in the comments below. God, look at that. What the Americans would call them, headers. Or, as what we call them here in Britain, intake manifolds. Now V6, glorious. The legendary MGSV. How I wish you could get 1,000 horsepower nitrous kit for this. Still can't believe I got this right to begin with. This is a genuine 22B. Absolutely exquisite. You've even got a Nismo R35. We'll be seeing this in Horizon 6. Hand built by... I can't read that. Tasume Yohama. I probably butchered that pronunciation and I apologise for that, but in fact, I'm gonna get a photo of that real quick. A nice EP3 Type R, I think genuine EP3 Type R, JDM, not UK spec. Honda Accord. I think they are called Euro R, I think.
Just question why is that bit missing?
Glorious VTEC engine. I would do the sound of it, but in a place like this, I don't think so. Now this is pretty interesting. What is this? It's a Rolls Royce nicknamed Old Girl, 15 horsepower.
Just hiding in the back.
As the world's second oldest car, Rolls Royce is the last survivor of 6 three-cylinder vehicles made by Henry Royce. He paid around £900 for it. Around £75,000 in today's money.
Wow.
Wow.
Rolls really made a profit.
So apparently this is the world's second oldest car. Well, I don't know. Well,
That can't be right. How you doing?
in 1905, three-cylinder Rolls Royce. There we go. They moved that buggy to there, and of all things, a Transit Custom. Of all things.
It's part of the BGT competition time. I can really get close.
Yeah, I think that's. I don't know my planes that well, but I think that's a Spitfire. I think. Feel free to correct me. God, that engine bay is so clean. Look at all that. All the linkages and the gearbox down there. The Pagani Utopia.
You've come to the right place if you like Ferraris.
Right, so I've managed to get some information on some of these Formula cars here. So like that yellow Camel over there is actually it's one of David Coulthard's cars. It's a Formula 4 car, a Rolt RT4, specifically a 1986 model. It has a 1.6 litre Toyota Atlantic engine. I'll put the screenshots in the video right now to explain explain everything about it. A body constructed with fiberglass and Kevlar panels on aluminium monocoque chassis. It's equipped with Weber 48 carburetors and a dry sump oil system, and a 6-point restraint system for driver safety. This Mercedes here, it's McLaren rather, is a 1986 McLaren MP411. I'll put some information up on screen about it. And that Ferrari, yes, that is a Ferrari previously driven by Michael Schumacher. The 1996 Ferrari F310 Formula Racer. So there you go, the more you know. Rejoice! The Ferrari that was previously covered up has now been revealed, and I speculated it was an SF90 Stradale XX. And, well, here it is. I was right. It is an SF90 Stradale XX. And this is one of the most recent purchases. Obviously I had to go and get permission from Ferrari to get it. And that's exactly what the owner, David Moulsdale, shout out, did. I can't quite remember how much the guy said that he bought it for, like roughly about £1 million anyway. But yeah, just a flex. And yes, that is made of carbon fibre. That block.
What? 17.
Ferrari 612 Scaglietti.
That's the first thing we looked at.
Ah, McLaren electric scooter. Huh? That's the only McLaren I can afford. Would I want it? No. But still, only McLaren I could afford. 620R. This 570S looks like a bit of a. Is that factory body or is that maybe a Vorsteiner? Is it? Oh no, it's 600 LT, my bad. God, look at the wide body on that. That is ridiculously wide. Like, look at the back. Jesus. I'd hate to drive this down narrow streets. Right, this is breaking, right? The collection has a Bugatti. Are we ready to see it? Boom! There we go. Yep. What about that? A tiny Bugatti Type 35. As well as a small Morgan 3-wheeler. What about that? This McLaren 720S, though looking at those seat belts, you wouldn't want to you wouldn't want to wear pink or red, would you? Otherwise it'll clash. Could be worse. Orange belts on this one. You wouldn't want to wear red on that neither, would you? Oh no. We've got not one MP412C, but two? They got two 12Cs? AMG Black Series, AMG GTR, two of them, AMG GTS. There's the simulators in there.
Oh, it's not some place that always burning.
Well, look at the middle of it, that's up.
We're going to request to pull that over again, burning.
722S. That's not any ordinary SLR McLaren. This looks like, according to this, 722S. I'll research what the significance of that is later. Is it? Looks like it's got some kind of signature on it there.
Right, that's just what I was looking at. You're taking a picture of the model, and it was just to draw your attention. There is a signature on the car, and it's Dylan Moss's signature. Now there is something over it. It's not his signature on a bit of sticky paper, and then we stuck it on the car. It's to protect the signature on the car. But it's Dylan Moss. It's his signature.
Wow. Yep, that's right. You heard it just there. The significance of the 722S is that it's an ultra rare version of the SLR, with only 158 models ever produced, celebrating Stirling Moss's 1955 Mille Miglia win. It features a 5.4 litre supercharged V8 capable of delivering 641 brake horsepower and 820 Newton meters of torque, capable of going up to speeds of 209 miles an hour. 0 to 60 is done within roughly around about 3.6 to 3.7 seconds, and the rest of the information is right there on screen for you to read. So that was a signature of Stirling Moss. That's Stirling Moss. Absolutely wonderful Delta. One of the last great Lanciers ever made. Lancia is still going, I think, but I mean, they don't make anything as good as this now. I mean, come on. The Gallardo, they've actually had this Gallardo out at some kind of event. I'll put that event up on screen. Can't remember what event it was, but they've had it out, so this thing does drive. They do drive these things on occasion, which is nice to know. The Countach is back. That wasn't here last time. Right, so here, they moved the Aventador Roadster to here. Look at that interior. Aventador SV, Huracan STO, what is and I figured out the name of this Lamborghini as if we would got a back. We'll find it's called that, however you pronounce that. The what is that? The I can't even pronounce it. I don't know. Gislero. I probably completely butchered that. The what is that? The
Gislero. Slero.
there you go. Look how far out those exhausts stick out. That is metal. Yeah, we've got the Diablo that used to belong to Valentino Balboni. What a car. And the manual Murcielago. Badging 6.2 V12. Right, there's the handbrake. The cyan. Oh. Bloody Nora.
Jeez. I'm done.
The Lamborghini Huracan. The car that constantly kept breaking down for James Way. And even a tiny Rolls Royce. Perfect Hammond size, that. Ignore the copyright music. The pain. This is one of the most recent additions. I remember seeing this. It's an Aston Martin, I think a V8 DBS or something. What's it said in there? Yeah, V8 DBS. I remember seeing the video of this being unloaded. This is one of the newest additions. Quite cool. Oh, James May, this would really interest you, indeed. Oh, yes, have a look at all the drive bikes. Oh, yeah, that's real interesting, actually. Magnificent E-Type. Frankly, I think it would be even better if it was an Eagle Speedster. DB5. MC20. Play that clip right now where I said that maybe this would appear in Forza Horizon 6. And we've even got a Maserati MC20. Let's see. You Forza Horizon players, you remember when we all thought this was end up going to be in Forza Horizon 5 and subsequently was not? Yeah, hopefully we should see it maybe Forza Horizon 6 or maybe in the future Forza Motorsport update. And lo and behold, there it is, sitting in the back of the shot, and it's been confirmed, so yes, this will be in Forza Horizon 6. Finally. Long awaited. There's the Ascari. I've got some information on this, the Ascari. This is the Ascari Accorsi. Produced between 1997 and 2000. Known for its lightweight construction, BMW sourced V8 engines, top speed of about 200 miles an hour, only 17 to 19 units were produced. It utilises a BMW 4.4 litre M62 V8 with approximately about 300 horsepower with the 4.4 litre V8 and 400 horsepower with the 4.7. Final models had a 5 litre V8 producing 420 horsepower with 520 newton meters of torque. It weighs 1,250 kilograms. It's made out of fiberglass lightweight Kevlar body over steel tubular space frame. Has double wishbone suspension front and rear. And some models had a 5-speed gearbox, some had a 6-speed, depending on the model and year. Let's see how many, well, I can't tell how many gears this one has, but I'm going to assume it might have maybe, say, looks like it might be 5, so I don't know. Let me know in the comments below how much, like, what gearbox this has, 5-speed or 6-speed. There you go, the more you know. Absolutely glorious Maserati Bora. Magnificent. Right, so we're now up here on the top floor. It's all bikes in now, which we don't do bikes on this channel. But here in particular, we all know who this is. And those who don't know, ignore the copyright music. It's Jim Clark. Jim Clark Memorial. Look at that view. If only I had my crane, I could just stretch over. Look at that view. It's the best we can get without going over the barrier. Get a nice look at that Supra down there. NSX down there, which I didn't notice. Incredible. And as we got out again, just like before, the Land Rover Defender Disco. Though, thankfully, it's not playing any music right now. So let's get out of the way before it starts playing music. And to round the video off, back in the car park once again, an Audi RS4. One of my favourite Audis actually. And for those that don't know, you guys know about the world's fastest shed, yeah? Well, that uses the engine out of this. an Audi RS4. I think it's 4.8 litre V8, I think. Feel free to correct me down below, or I'll look in the pop it in the video later. But with that, I'm gonna round this video off here. So if you guys enjoyed that, be sure to give me a like, tell us in the comment section what you thought of it. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one, back at Crail next week. It's Matt Automotive signing off. See you all next time. Peace.